hope you guys are really good. Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you've never seen my face before, I'm themissnicolemarie. Today we are going to be doing quite a long haul because we are going to be finding the perfect pair of jeans. Hopefully we can find it in this video. I tried on 5 different stores worth of jeans, so hopefully we can get everything. We can figure out what's best. I tried PacSun, Forever 21, Abercrombie, Target, and Old Navy as well. So hopefully we'll find something within this bunch. And don't forget to subscribe down below. Click that bell notification so you're notified of every time I post a brand new video. And now let's get straight on into today's video. Okay, we're gonna jump right in and go to a PacSun. Check out what they have. I tried on a good pile worth of jeans, so we're going to see how they look. The first one here is the Nixie 2 90s Boyfriend jeans. I'm wearing these in a size 28, and that is pretty true to size for me. So overall, this is looking extremely baggy. I definitely tried on a lot of different styles of jeans to kind of figure out what I want. I want something a little bit baggier, but this might be a little too baggy. It is a little loose in the back, but it still hugs nicely right at the waist. However, it's just not kind of the look that I'm going to be going for. I'll be completely honest with you. I'm not a huge fan of that. I will show you throughout if these have zippers in them, or if they have like the multiple buttons within them as well. I hate that a lot of jeans have the multiple buttons, so I will be trying to avoid those as much as possible, but we'll see how that goes. Now these jeans were $56.95 from PacSun. Overall, the look of it was not what I was going for. I don't think it fit my style at all, and I think these are a hard pass for me. Next up, I tried on PacSun's dad jeans. Let's see how they look. Here are the Joanne Blue dad jeans. These are high-rise, relaxed, straight leg. I'm wearing these again in a size 28. I actually really like the look of these ones on, not gonna lie. I love the light distressing. The lighter color works really nicely, and I think they fit overall pretty good, although I might need a little bit of a belt. I think overall these jeans looked great from behind, great from the front. I like the look of them, and so far we're starting off okay because second pair of jeans in, and I'm really liking these ones. I think these could be a very good contestant. I like the fit at the waist. The only problem I had was that these were multiple button jeans, which I had just stated that I hate. I hate that they have multiple buttons. I prefer zippers way more than I want to like be struggling to button up my jeans every time I go to the bathroom. So that is one reason I held off on purchasing these ones, and I kept looking. I want something that fits exactly the same but has a zipper. These ones were $59.95, so pretty average, comparable to like Levi jeans, I would say. They're right in the same ballpark, and I think they overall fit and looked very similar to Levi's, so we'll see how that goes. I do have some Levi's coming up in some future stores as well, so overall this gets a thumbs up, but it's not like the best of the best so far. Alright, we're going back and doing another dad jean, so let's see how this one fares. Okay, so these are the Roxy dad jean high-rise straight leg. I again thought this would be very similar to the last one. This one is the same 28 size. It feels a lot baggier than the last one, however. Again, not loving this one as much because the distressing is just not the same. It has this weird mid-thigh cut, which I don't think is really nice. Very, very loose, again, compared to the last one. Overall, it's fine, but it's not giving much of anything. I definitely need to size down on this. This one again had the buttons, which I don't love, and overall overall, I think this is just gonna be a no. Last one was definitely better. Would definitely prefer those ones over these, so it's easy to say that these did not make the cut. These ones were $59.95 and pretty on brand for Pakistan. I would say if you can find it on a deal, they do run jean sales quite often at Pakistan where you can buy one, get one half off, or if you get really lucky, they might have a BOGO sale going on. So look out for those. They do seem to be quite frequent. But let's move on to the last one, which I actually found a pair of Levi's. We are going to be starting out with the classic 501 Levi high-rise straight leg in a size 28, and I think it's a 30 length, maybe. It's a 28x30. I'm assuming the 28 was the waist size, 30 is the length of the jeans. Overall, these ones look really, really nice. I can definitely tell it's a little bit looser than I would like to have them. I think I could probably get away with sizing down to a 27 if I can find them. I like the distressing on these. I like the overall wash. Obviously, these ones have a pretty big gap going on, so definitely need to size down. The length of these, however, are perfect. Distressing, again, perfect. The look from the front to the back, perfect. So definitely need a smaller size. The only thing not perfect about these is that they do have those buttons, which I absolutely hate, but a lot of Levi's do that, which is very unfortunate for me because that is definitely not what I like. So overall, these ones are great. Again, Levi's are more expensive than the average jeans, so these are $69.99, which is right on brand for Levi, so probably no shocker there. These are great, however, we do still have the button issue, which is not my favorite, and I couldn't find a size lower, unfortunately, so these are a pass for now. Maybe I could find them somewhere else, so fingers crossed. We are going to hop on over to Forever 21 now. We're going to try on some of Forever 21's jeans. We are going to start with their straight leg. I'm going to try on 2 different sizes in their straight leg to see kind of the sizing here. They do have the typical waist sizing, which I do prefer, but every store is a little bit different, and these are Forever 21 brands. So let's try on first my true to size at 28 and see how they go. Here is the straight leg. This is the light wash, and it's a size 28, like I said, true to size. This one fits overall pretty well. It is a little bit snugger in the waist and the hips. I think they fit decently, but they are a smidge tight. So maybe we'll size up in the next one. I don't really care for this much of a light wash. It seems really, really light, and I feel like that kind of washes me out. So I'm not as huge a fan as this color as I was in some of the other ones. Overall, the length of them are a little bit long, but not terrible. Probably would roll them up a bit. They did have a zipper, so bonus points for that one for me personally. And these ones are a whopping $29.99, so fairly cheap for jeans. And again, you are probably getting a little bit lower quality going to Forever 21. I think that's just to be expected. So overall, decent, but let's size up and see what we can find. Alright, so these are the same exact style in a darker wash in a size 29 instead. So sizing up here, I think, worked out pretty good. It is still snug in all the right areas, but it's not so hard to breathe as like the last one. The look of them are okay. Again, no distressing on these. I do see that there's quite a bit of like creasing going on right at the hip area and a little bit down below under the knees as well, and the back of the leg. So overall, it fit my waist and hips a lot better, but the legs seemed a little bit looser than I would prefer. They did have slight distressing on the zipper. I'm not sure if that was by mistake or not, but it does have a zipper, so I'm not gonna nag it too much for that because I do enjoy the zipper. These are again the same exact style, so they're the same exact price at $29.99. I think that's a pretty good steal if these fit the way you want them to. Next up, let's try some flare jeans just to get some variety in here. Not really looking for flare jeans, but if they look great, who am I to say? So let's try them out. Here are the high-rise flare jeans. I'm going to try this again in my true to size 28 and see how they look. Overall, they look decent. I'm not sure if I love their like pockets here. Their high-rise on these flare jeans are kind of more mid-rise, I would say. Not a huge fan of mid-rise, so I'm not really sure if I like that. This one did have some weird feeling right underneath the knees, like it kind of, the jeans bunched up right underneath of there, and it felt very odd. Not like anything I've typically had when I wear jeans. I do think these make me look a little bit shorter. I don't think they're the greatest fit for my look. They do not cover up your belly button, so for me that means they are not very high rise whatsoever. They're okay overall. These were a little bit more expensive at $34.99, and I don't know why there was a bump in price because I didn't like these ones as much as the last ones. But let's try on a pair of boot cut leggings. Let's try on a pair of boot cut jeans, see how that style looks. Here are the high-rise boot cut. Again, size 28. Let's see if they're true to size here. These ones, overall, I think they look a lot better. They definitely fit a little bit more high-waisted than the last ones. And the back of them look okay. There's something going on inside the pocket, so I threw that out. Little package there. And overall, they look fine. I'm just not sure if they're my favorite. There's again no distressing on these. The boot cut length is actually quite long, and they did not have options for the size of length. This does have 2 buttons, however, and a zipper. So I think the 2 buttons go really good with the style of jeans, so I'm not gonna hate on that. I think that's just to make a little bit more interest in the top of the jean. These ones were again $34.99, a little bit more pricier than the straight leg, and these ones I think I just wasn't liking the boot cut look on me, so I would still prefer going for the straight jeans over these other ones, but that is personal preference. All right, next up we're gonna hop on over to Old Navy and see what they have in store for us, so let's take a look. We're going to start off here with their OG loose high-rise jeans. These caught my eye right away when I walked in. I loved the style of them. For some reason, the back pockets of these look so strange. I don't know why they sit so low on my hips, and the pockets kind of like dip in towards the center of the jeans instead of being like a straight. The overall length of these is quite short. These are a size 4 petite, so I think the petite is making them a little bit shorter than normal. Overall, I love the look of them. The distressing is perfect, and they do have the zipper instead of the buttons, but I don't know what's going on with the back of the jeans. I do prefer them maybe to be like an inch longer as well. So for those reasons, unfortunately, this was not a go. These were only $34.99 though, so Old Navy, relatively cheap jeans. So I do like that in particular. They do usually run a bunch of sales as well if you can find them on sale. Like I said, these were 4 petite, so I'm going to quickly go into the sizing here. Their sizing is drastically different, I feel like, than a lot of other stores. So I found that in jeans and pants, I'm usually more of a size 4, whereas I typically would go for my true size of 8 or 6. So just keep that in mind. I definitely think Old Navy, if you're looking at their jeans and fall in love with something like online, get multiple sizes to try on, because I think you're gonna find that the sizing is way different at Old Navy. But I do love a lot of their stuff, so I will put up with it and try to find the perfect pair. Next up, let's try some of their Wow straight leg jeans, because obviously I think I'm trying to find straight legs in the long run, but trying on everything, not having blinders on, so we're gonna try their straight legs, see if we like them. This is the Wow Straight High-Rise jeans. This is in a size 4, so typically true size for me for Old Navy. And these are fitting very, very snug, just to say. I like the overall look of them. However, they do not scream to me that they are a straight leg. These definitely like hug in a little more on the leg itself, and it feels slightly more like a skinny jean than a true straight leg. Overall, the length of it is good, the fit of it is good. There's no distressing on these ones, so if you like distressing, these are definitely not going to be for you. But overall, they were fitting a little bit snugger and seemed obviously like a skinny jean instead. So I'm going to try to size up to a 6 and see if that helps remedy the situation. This is the Wow Straight High-Rise jeans. I'm trying these on in a 6 short. These ones, again, I think the length of these were actually decent. They do hit right below the ankle. However, they're still fitting like a typical skinny jean, just a little bit looser. They don't seem as high-rise as some of the other jeans, but that's okay. They still cover up the belly button a little bit, which is what I'm looking for. Overall, I'm not really sure about these straight legs because they just don't fit like a true one. And again, no distressing. I do prefer the darker color, however, but they're just not fitting how I expected the style to fit. So let's try on a few other styles and see how they look. This is going to be the Wow Boot Cut Midrise jean, and this is again in a size 6 short. We're going to see how these ones look on. I don't love right off the bat the mid-rise length of these. They hit definitely below the belly button. The back of them do look good, however, they look good on the bottom. There's no distressing again on these ones. The length overall is good, so maybe I'm short in Old Navy standards, but they fit a good length. The boot cut is okay. They do fit slightly more like a straight leg would, but they definitely feel like they are more of a boot cut. They hug right in on the thighs and then kind of go straight down at the right below the knees. So overall, I was thinking of something a little bit more looser on the thigh area. So these do fit very true to a boot cut instead of the straight leg. So apparently their straight legs just are a little off on the styling. But we'll try on one more, try on a Boyfriend and see how we like it. These are the Wow Boyfriend Midrise jeans, and these are ankle length specifically. Again, with the mid-rise, they hit much lower than I personally like. Their mid-rise feels so drastically different than the high-rise that it seems like it's almost a low-rise jean to me, but that could just be in my head. Or the Boyfriend jean actually had the jeans already rolled up, so I like that because the length does seem like it would be too long if it was unrolled. So that is probably how I would style it if I were to get these. They definitely fit a little bit looser, a little bit baggier, like a typical Boyfriend jean would. These again are size 4. They do fit a little bit better right in the hips and the waist than some of the other ones. So again, like I said, you're gonna have to try on a couple different sizes with the different styles that they have in order to find the right one, I think. I honestly, personally, rather go in store when I'm trying to find jeans because I do have to try them on. This one is a little bit more expensive at $36.99. Not sure why it is like a $2 difference, but overall in the grand scheme of things, $2 isn't that much more, and I still think it's a good price point. Okay, and I feel like this is getting a little bit long. I do have 2 other stories to share with you, but I think I'm going to cut those into a part 2 for you guys. And I think we're just going to cut that off here. Don't forget the part 2 though, because we're going to try on Target and Abercrombie and see how we like those as well. We're going to have a lot of Levi's in the Target area. Abercrombie, I have quite a few different jean options, so I think it's going to take a little bit longer to get through that portion, and I don't want to make this video 40 minutes long. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this part 1 to finding the perfect jeans, and stay tuned for part 2 when that comes out next week. Don't forget to subscribe down below for more content. Please click that bell notification so you're notified every time I post a brand new video. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye!